today it's another beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly in the shade, so I'm going to work you hard today so that I stay warm enough. It's very strong on the hips, so bear that in mind. See how you get on. So we'll start just standing on the mat, taking some nice shoulder rolls, so making sure you draw the shoulders forwards, up, back and down. Carry on with those shoulder rolls. And then we'll come to the top of the mat. We'll take a couple of half sun salutations, reaching the arms up towards the sky, looking up. As we exhale, fold all the way down. Allow the weight to shift into the big toes here, bringing hands to the shins. Fold it down, soften the knees. Going all the way up to stand. Reach the arms but lifting the chest. And bring the hands to the heart. Let's do that once more, reaching the arms up. Folding it down. Hands to the shins. Take it down. As we come up this time, rotate the wrists as we come all the way up. It's also quite strong on the wrists today. And rotate the wrists in the other direction as we bring the hands down to the sides. Let's take that once again, but this time have the ankles crossed. And reach the arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Bring the hands to the floor if you can, or you can bring the hands to a block if you'd prefer. Just take a moment or two there. Coming all the way up, you can rotate those wrists once again. And bring the hands down and cross the ankles. Let's cross the ankles in the other direction, reaching the arms up. Folding it down. Take a few moments there. Coming all the way up once again, rotating those wrists. And rotate them in the other direction. Okay, so let's take our feet nice and wide, at least hip distance wide, if not wider, heels turned in slightly. Let's reach the arms up. And we'll bring the hands to the heart as we sit the bottom down into a squat. Don't worry if we get to about here and we stop here for now. And then reach the arms up to the sky and take the arms out really nice and wide, really opening through the chest and the shoulders. Bringing the hands together, sit back into your squat, maybe sinking a little bit lower this time. And then come all the way back up. Bring the hands together once again. Back into our squat, maybe sinking even lower. Once more coming up. Open those arms out. And we'll bring the hands together back into our squat. Okay. So from here we're going to come into a half squat and half kneeling. So one knee's going to come down and stay in a squat with the other leg. Bring the hands down to the sides. So I'd like you to be able to stay nice and upright here as we lift the foot and extend the leg out behind us. Raise and then drop the heel down again. So we're extending the foot out, lower it down, raise it up, bring it in again. So we're staying upright in the torso. One more. Okay. And take that over to the other side. So we're going to drop the knee down, add the other foot into our squat. Hands come to the side, nice and upright here. Bring that leg in front. And extend. Bring it back in. Okay. From here, we'll come all the way back up to stand. Okay, bring the feet together. So we're going to lift one leg, take that knee over into the other direction and then open it back out. You can tap the floor here. So we're just doing little rotations with the hips. way and then the other. You can do a big old circle if you find you're nice and balanced. Just make sure you do that circle in the other direction. Okay. Other leg, so take the knee over and open it out. Again, if you want to and you find you have the balance, just do big circles and make sure you go in the other direction. Okay, lovely. Let's bring the fingertips together and we're going to rotate the wrists now. It's nice to bring the forearms together so a lot of the movement comes into the wrists rather than moving the whole arm around. Make sure you go in both directions. Okay, give it a shake out. Alright, so from the top of the mat, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Hands to the shins. Take it back to tabletop. Keep the toes tucked. Draw the hips back. Really extend through the arms. Now as we lift up, we're lifting into a cat pose, rounding the spine. And as we take the hips forwards, draw the chest forward. Keep those arms nice and straight. Really draw the chest forwards as we look forward. Take it all the way back. And we're going to lift up into our downward dog from there. Take it all the way back down. Once more, round through the spine. And then draw the chest forwards as we sink the hips. And we'll take it all the way back. Take it back to our downward dog. And then we can walk nice and slowly, toe heel, all the way to the top of the mat, into our half forward fold. Soften it down. Come all the way up. Okay, reach the arms up. Fold it down. Hands to the shins. Pop the hands down. Take it back to our tabletop again with the knees tucked once more. We can do exactly the same as last time. Or, as we come into our child's pose, raise the knees this time. Hopefully the dog's not in your way. So we've got the knees raised, we're floating in our child's pose. And we're coming back to our cat's pose. The knees stay at a really low hover. Then as the hips come forward, the chest draws forwards. Keep those knees at a hover. And then take it all the way back to our floating child's pose. Once more, around the spine, bring it forwards. Draw the hips forwards, draw the chest forwards. And then back to our floating child's. From here, lift up to downward dog. And then we can walk or step to the top of the mat. Rounding down through the feet, reaching the arms up. And bringing the hands up. Let's take that once more, reach on up. Folding down. Hands to the shins. Take it back to tabletop, toes tucked. Take it to our floating child's pose. Round through the spine. Hips draw forwards, chest draws forwards, really open out through the front of the body. Take it back to floating child's. Into our downward dog. From here, roll it forwards into a plank pose. And then lower all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes, roll it back into cobra. Lower to the floor. Tuck the toes, push on up to plank. Take it back to downward dog. Let's walk or step the feet to the top of the mat. Round down to the feet. Lift all the way up. Hands to the heart. Okay. Noise distractions. Let's reach the arms up. Fold it down. Hands to the shins. Take it back to our floating child's pose. Round through the spine. Keep those knees nice and low. Take it all the way back. Lift up to downward dog. Wave it forwards to our plank pose. Lower to the floor. Untuck the toes. Lift up to cobra. Lower to the floor. Tuck the toes. Push up. Back to downward dog. Okay, let's pop the knees down. Coming back into our tabletop. So let's extend our right leg out. And as we draw the right knee in, we're drawing it towards the nose, rounding through the spine. Take that leg back out. Bring the knee to the opposite elbow. Extend it back out. Bring that knee towards the same elbow. Take it back out. Now we're going to step that foot to the outside of our front hand. Reaching up into our lunge. So we're in a nice wide lunge. Okay. So we're going to bring one hand onto the hip. Bring the other hand in front of you. You can do a thumbs up or have the palms out wide. So, from our lunge, we're going to keep the thumb lifting up towards the sky as we rotate through the shoulder. As we rotate that shoulder, we're going to turn the thumb towards the back and then complete that circle, stopping when our fist comes towards our hip. And let's reverse it. Take that a few more times. So we're really rotating through the shoulder. You may find lots of crunchy noises going on. So long as those crunchy noises aren't accompanied by pain, we're all good. Okay. Pop the hands to the floor. Take it back to all fours. So left leg reaches out. Knee towards the nose. Extend the leg. Knee towards opposite elbow. Extend the leg. Knee towards same elbow. Extend the leg. Step it to the outside of that front foot. So, from here we're lifting into our lunge. We're going to bring our right hand out in front of us. Left hand can stay on the hip if it wants to. Make our little thumbs up. Rotate the shoulder. So we're bringing that arm round, turning that thumb towards the back, and then reversing it. Pop the hands down to the floor, and we'll push it back to our downward facing dog. Okay, so we're doing exactly the same as before, but from down dog rather than all fours, so feel free to do it from down dog. So from all fours rather, so from down dog we reach the right leg up to the sky, bring the knee towards the nose as we round the spine, lift that leg back up to the sky, knee towards opposite elbow, leg to the sky, knee towards same elbow, leg to the sky, step that foot all the way to the outside of that front foot, just hold it there in your high lunge but with the hands on the floor. We're kicking back through that back heel, drawing the crown of the head forward and shoulders relaxed. Really feel that nice opening through the front of this extended hip. And push it back to downward dog. Stay the same with the other leg. Lift the leg to the sky, knee to the nose, leg to the sky, knee to opposite elbow, leg to the sky, knee to the same elbow, the leg to the sky, take it all the way to the outside of that front hand, hold it there, keep kicking back through that back heel, shoulders relaxed, draw the crown of the head forward. And push it back to downward dog. Feel free to stay there or complete a full vinyasa down to the floor or chaturanga, cobra or up dog, pushing back to downward dog. And let's walk, step or hop to the top of the mat, grounding down to the feet, reaching on up, and hands to the Okay, we're going to complete that a few more times with a couple of progressions, should you wish to take them. So let's reach the arms up, fold it down, hands to the shins, back to the plank pose, lower floor or chaturanga, lift on up, cobra or up dog, pushing back to downward dog. So right leg lifts to the sky. Step that right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Bring your hands to the inside of that top front foot and drop the shoulder down so that our shoulder ends up in line with the knee. When that happens, you may wish to take the hands either side. So we've got our shoulder and our knee touching. If you're balanced enough there, you can take the hands off the mat. Bring those hands back in, push it back to a downward dog. And let's do that the other side. So left foot steps to the top of the mat. Drop the shoulder down. Make sure that shoulder comes in line with the knee. Take those hands either side. Good. And maybe taking the hands off the mat, squeezing that knee in towards the shoulder. And the hands back, push it back to downward dog. And walk, step or hop to the top of the mat. Okay, grounding down through the feet, come on all the way up. And hands to the heart. Okay, reach those arms all the way back up. Folding it down. Hands to the shins. Hands to the mat, step it back to a plank pose. Lower down floor or chaturanga. Lifting on up to cobra or up dog. And pushing back to downward dog. Okay. So we're taking our right leg up to the sky. Step it all the way to the top of the mat. This time we're dropping that shoulder down, but we're going to shuffle that foot in a little bit. I'll move because I think the dog's in the way. Shuffle that foot in a little bit so your hands can be either side of that foot. Okay? And from there, depends on you as an individual, you may well be able to lift that foot and then push it back. So, back to down dog, lifting left leg, step it to the top of the mat. So you can step that foot right into the centre of the mat maybe this time. Bring the shoulder to the inside, drop the shoulder down, hands either side. You will need to bend your elbows a little bit here, just to see if you can lift that foot to a little hover. And then push it back. Okay, let's walk, step or hop to the top of the mat. Round down through the feet, come on all the way to stand. Hands to the heart. Okay, so here's playtime now. Just see what you manage to do with all those different variations. And just do whatever you want. So we can start with the same vinyasa. So reach the arms up, fold it down, hands to the shins, back to a plank pose, lower floor or chaturanga, Lift on up, cobra or dog. Push it back to downward dog. Okay, let's step the right foot to the top of the mat. So you can shuffle the foot around, move it around, do whatever you like. And what we may be able to do here is perhaps shuffle that foot into the centre again, hands either side. We're thinking about this foot lifting off the mat. Maybe this time you might be able to bend the elbows a little bit, like in a chaturanga. So as that foot lifts, bend the elbows. You might find that you can find some sort of balance in order to lift the back foot off as well. You might not. Okay, let's go for the other side. Take that foot to the top of the mat or into the centre, whatever variation you're playing about with here. Hands either side. Maybe that foot might come to a little hover. You'll see my elbows sort of tucking in to my ribs there. And then I think we all need to drop the knees down, take a little cheeky child's pose. Press the forehead down. Sit back onto the heels. Bring the wrists together, interlacing fingers. And rotate the wrists. Make sure you go both directions. And release. And once again, rotate the wrists one direction and then the other. Okay, let's come onto the bottom, lie on the mat, hug the knees in, bring the hands to the knees, circle the knees in one direction. Circle in the other direction. Maybe just move them forwards and backwards. Okay. When you're ready, just come to lie on your mat. Take the feet nice and wide. Take the hands nice and wide. We're not quite at Shavasana time. I'd like you to spend some time just moving on the mat. So see, I'm just swaying my hips side to side. Moving around with the shoulders. You can do one bit at a time or the whole lot. Moving around with the wrists. Moving around with the ankles. And through the neck as well. So we're just moving through the whole body. And whenever you're ready to come into stillness, you can take any other extra little movement or stretch you feel is necessary. And if you're happy to continue to Shavasana, just relax the shoulders, tuck the chin towards the chest, turn the palms up towards the sky. Take some nice big deep inhales and long soft exhales. Taking several more minutes there. Take your time. And that's the end of our practice today. See you very soon.